Hey there, welcome to my channel, or whatever. I still didn't figure out my intro right. So, for the stats, this is actually the first video I do voice commentary, or talk in general. So, you'll be probably wondering why voice commentary. 1. I hate typing. 2. I speak English. 3. Believe it or not, people actually wanted me to do voice commentary. So, that brings us here. With my stunning voice, yeah, totally. So, without any further ado, let's get straight into the reason why you click this video, shall we? So, the first thing you want to learn to build is more simple and basic ramp, wall, and floor. You can call it whatever you want, as you like, as you wish, anything. The floor, wall, ramp, or whatever. So, it's very simple and basic. First, you have to place a ramp, then the wall, and the floor. It's simple. So, when you practice this, you'll be able to do this much more faster. Now, why is this the first thing I wanted you to learn? It's because it's very important in terms of gaining height in a protective way. I mean, you can just gain height all day just by building simple ramps and all. It's as simple as it gets. Building ramps is simple. So now, what's the problem with this is people with AR spray. So, boom, that's it. You're dead. So now, why is this protective in the sense is now I've gotten an AR, so when I spray, I need to get through almost two structures in order to break it. Now this is almost like twice as protective than your simple ramps. This is effective when the opponent is over here, when he gets like this wall and the ramp, and it's effective when the opponent is right beneath you. Two structures, take it or not. So it's protective and it's the most basic thing you need to learn. The next thing you want to learn is how to build 90s. Now 90s, what is 90s? 90s is the fastest way to gain height. So how do you build 90s? It's fairly simple. So first you need to place a wall over here and then there you go. That's how you build 90s. It is fairly simple and easy if you do it right. Now, I see many people doing 90s and getting stuck like this. Building the ramp on top of you and getting stuck like this. So, you can easily avoid this. For beginners, I would recommend you to have a floor, then a ramp. Thereby, you won't get under it, if that makes any sense. So, as you practice, you would get faster at it, and then you can just avoid this floor. So you can just avoid this floor and then just build it like this. Thereby it just seems so faster. So yeah. Okay, now that you have learned to build 90s, you usually build it by turning 90-degree right. And that applies for every 90s that you build. So now, suppose if you assume that your opponent is towards your left, and then you just know only to build right. That would straight up get you exposed, and you'll just take about 50 to 60 damage, provided your opponent's aim is good. Now let's assume your opponent's aim is not good. So then you have to build about two sets of 90 to get to his side, and this causes an unnecessary delay. This can all be avoided if you know to build 90s in both sides, both left and right. Now what I mean is turning 90-degree left and building the same towards the left. This will just allow you to straight up shoot your opponent in his side instead of unnecessary delay of building again 390s. So learning to build 90s in both right side and left side is crucial. Given in build battles and all, it will just give you an edge over your opponent. So it's best to learn to build 90s in both right side and left side. Now that you have learned to build 90s, the next one is very similar to it. It's called the 180s. You build this the same way as 90s by placing a wall here, here, and here, and then finally finishing it off with a ramp here. If you look at it, it's just a 180-degree turn, nothing hard, no rocket science involved. So for beginners, you can start off by building a floor here and then a ramp. Thereby you won't get stuck underneath it. And eventually when you just practice and get the hang of it, you can just simply avoid the floor. And there you go. You've learned to build the 90s. I mean 180s. Okay, now you learn to build the wall, ramp, floor, and the 90s and the 180s, and you probably think you're done. Actually you are. So the last thing is the easiest of them all. It's just as simple as building a box like this, and that's it. You're done. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's easy to build a box, but that's not the matter. The matter is how fast you build it. The faster you build it, the more the time you get to gain your health. Take a quick bandage or shield or whatever. Now, usually I have a pyramid in my box. This I just do it when I am actually low on health. So I do this because this wall can just protect me for so seconds. And suppose if I need more time, I can just simply edit it like this and buy myself a second or so. So the beauty of having a cone in your box is that you can just edit it like however you want and take cover. It's pretty damn good considering the amount of ways you can just edit it like howsoever you want. So yeah, that's that. Wait, isn't this the part where you all feel super motivated to try out the things that I've taught you? No? Well, that's encouraging. Anyways, like and subscribe to my channel and share this video if you found it helpful. And I will see you in my next video. Sure. Bye for now.